Hello, my name is Father Jacob Rouse. I'm the pastor of Notre Dame Parish in Cresco, Iowa. For today's Corona Minute, we are continuing with our discussion about platitudes, which are cliche, pithy statements or comments that are made to either try to fix a person's suffering so that it's not my problem anymore, or what we say ignorantly when we don't know what else to say. I'm thinking to someone in trauma or in loss or with a serious illness, or as they're standing next to the open casket of their loved one at the wake service. We already talked about everything happens for a reason. True, kind of, but we talked about that one. And then it is what it is. Both of those, don't say those. Once again, if you've said any of these things before, or if you've thought these things before, take some time, forgive yourself. It's okay, you're learning. That's what learning is about, is moving forward. So the idea is that we are seeking empathy. We're not seeking just to deal with someone else's pain or fix it or put our arms up to keep us away, because that's what we humans want to do, is we want to stay away, as far away from possible, from pain or suffering or anything that causes discomfort. But that's not what the cross is about. He embraced it. So the two I have for you today: time heals all wounds. Time heals all wounds. Well, in a way, that's true. You'll get over it eventually, right? But that's not very reassuring to someone who just lost a loved one last week, or someone who is going through a very difficult divorce right now. This suggests that there, once again, is nothing we can do about our present situation except wait. It is good to extol the virtue of patience, but in these times of trauma and loss and pain, we need to enter into that person's situation with them and wait with them. For me to just stand over here and say, time heals all wounds, you'll be okay eventually, just give it a few years, that's not helpful. What the person wants is for you to be there with them and say, okay, here I am with you. Time may heal all wounds, or maybe it might not, but I'm going to be here with you in the meantime. Also, what is meant by heal? What is meant by wound? Everything that happens to us, whether it's traumatic or whether it's amazing, changes us. A person's death, a person's divorce, an illness, a mental illness that they struggle and carry with. Is that a wound? Is it? I don't know. It changed me for sure, definitely. When I lost my goldfish in second grade and when I was diagnosed with my mental illness, both those things changed. Yes, I've gotten over RJ, actually it was a betta fish. I've gotten over RJ, but it still kind of hurts when I think back to that, how much I missed that fish. My mental illness right now isn't healed, but I live with it and I manage it, and it makes me a more faithful Christian and happier person. So, do we really want to be healed? Meaning, okay, patch all that up as if it never happened. That's not what we want, because pain and suffering teaches us things. Remember, everything doesn't happen for a reason, but God brings goodness out of whatever trial, trauma, or unfortunate event happens. So time heals all wounds is not helpful. You need to get in there with that person in the meantime. The next one, God needed another angel. This has been particularly when someone dies. God needed another angel, or he must have really needed him up there because we really needed him down here. God must have needed him more. So I dearly love the movie It's a Wonderful Life, but it really screwed up a lot of people's angelic theology. So that's why we look to Thomas Aquinas, who is called the angelic doctor, who lived in the 1200s, and he did quite a bit for not only philosophy in general, but theology as we know it today. So he had a lot to say, a lot of ink spilled about angels and demons and humans and the nature of our beings. We are a being. So the first thing that I would say is God needed another angel. Well, that implies that he killed your loved one and then took that loved one to heaven to go be an angel. Well, first off, my God doesn't work like that. My God allows and participates with things that happen bad sometimes, but he'll never take someone away. Secondly, God does not need angels. All the angels are already established. We do not become angels. So in cartoons, in the movies, we die, we go up to heaven, we are given a harp and a halo and a robe and a golden harp to just hang out in boring heaven forever. That's not very appealing. So first off, angels they were made at the beginning. Angels and demons were made at the beginning of when God made everything. They are pure spirit. Angels are pure spirit. They have no flesh. Of course, yes, in the Bible and other times they have been told that they take on physical appearances, which is fine, but they are still pure spirit. Animals, your dog, my fish, they are pure flesh. They are pure instinct and they are pure body. Humans are the best of both worlds. Humans are flesh and spirit. We are animal, we are instinct, but we are also souls, we are spirits. And those are overlapped. We are in the middle of these two extremes. So think about this, angels don't get to receive the Eucharist. We get to physically receive the presence of Jesus. Angels don't get to do that because they don't have any bodies. So what happens in heaven, what we believe based on our theology is that when we die, we will go, our souls will go and await the great resurrection when your body will rise at the great resurrection and be united with your soul once again for all of eternity. No harps or halos are needed because it's going to be even better than anything you've ever seen on TV or in the movies or It's a Wonderful Life. So God needed another angel is not only not comforting because that means that God just stole away your loved one, and it's also theologically inaccurate because we don't become angels. We are human souls. God puts us above. It's actually insulting to me as a human when someone says, you're going to become an angel, or when someone thinks that. That's insulting. No, I'm a human. I'm flesh and spirit. It's going to be that way for eternity. So hope that helps. If you have more questions, or if you have more suggestions of different platitudes or things that you yourself may have said, you yourself have heard, or you yourself have had things said to you that might have hurt. I still have a pretty nice list, so we'll just do two at a time. And all right, if you're gonna snowmobile, please wear a helmet, please be safe, and please wash your hands. Bye.